Okay guys, I'm going to do a kind of set and forget. I've got a few things on and I'm going to do this for Kojak and it's going to be oil. Let's roll the intro and we'll get into this. Warm welcome to one and all. So let's grab my coffee. So you all know Scruffy likes his coffee. And he likes the charts as well. So what are we looking at here? Well, we're looking at a quick short burst upward move into here. Doesn't look far, but actually it could be half decent. It's like a 7-pip move. Okay. And ideally what I'm looking for is a bigger move, which is 24 pips based on this. Now I'll come back to this in a moment because I want to sort of take a brace against this. So what I'm looking at is a bigger picture. You can see it broke through the trend lines from when we were doing it last time. I'm going to take all of this off. And what we're actually looking at now is a new narrative. The new narrative is this bit here. Okay. So we can see it's been a sustained move and it's had 1, 2, 3 failures to come down here and is pushing back up. Now, that's not to say it won't come down, but I want to tighten up the range and get a short burst trade. So this is how I would do it. Okay. There's the hourly set of fibs. Okay. And I'm going to set in what these levels are. Now, I've already decided that I want to buy this thing. Okay. And the anchor, which is my hourly, is actually against this. But I go with averages. And the averages tell me to buy this thing. So what that means is I just need it to push down and then bounce off. Now, once I've got those in place, I'm still kind of interested in what this bigger move was. So what I'm going to do there is I'm just going to look to see where it started, which is roughly around here, and it got up to about this point. I'm interested in that. The longer it stays above these two, the better, but each one is a good buying opportunity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to price bounce into these areas. So do that there. Come down, let's have a little look, see what kind of narrative I have on this. Well, it's actually still pushing up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, we're going to drop an order in just above there, just like so, and we're just going to take it into the level for now. Okay, so let me just drop this back so you can kind of see what it is that I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your 5 minutes, which it's not really giving anything. All right, so I'm going to move this down slightly. Right, well, that's triggered in. Right, so we committed to this trade now, so I'm going to drop that there. All right, now when I look back here, 5 candle counts are quite good because they kind of show where it clusters. Okay, you can do it on a 15 or a 5 minute, doesn't really matter. I could see this bit here, so there was no point doing a 5 minute because the cluster wouldn't be anywhere. So I wanted to see roughly where it is, and it was the top of this section here, and it's popped in and I'm happy. Right, if I'm going to fight the market, that means I've got to take this down onto this section here. So I'm happy to average in underneath there, and if it goes under this red section, I've got a bit of a problem here. Okay, so I'd like it to come down, bounce back up. I'm not bothered about the heat in the meantime, but if it shoots up, gives me my profit, I'm happy. So that's what I'm going to do there. So let me just put in the second and third order points just so I can see what it is that I'm up to. there. Okay. We'll be buying these as well. So I'll just put the second one in for now and then pull that up there. Okay. Right. And what I'm doing is exactly the same as you saw me do last time. Okay. If you're watching yesterday, you saw me do the DAX and various other bits and pieces. There it is there. And the only ticket is the oil that we're running. Always remember to have a look at your tickets when you end, just so if you are wrong, you can switch the things off. Right, so that's in place. I can see where I'm getting in, and I roughly want to get up to somewhere around here. Okay, so let's have a little look at this. What's this all about? Right, well, first of all, I want to see what the state of play is with the marketplace. Well, the marketplace at this moment in place is telling me that the bigger picture is a question mark. So this can go up, down, sideways, could go all over the place. So I need to be relatively careful with what I'm doing. The dominance is buying, and the lower time frames are also kind of saying the buying, hence a buying trade. There's pretty much a decent amount of weight in the market pushing it forward, so therefore a fair to medium sort of take profit. Happy with that. 24 pips out of any of the sort of positions that I put in. So the second one I put in, if that goes up to 24 pips, first one will be small, but the second one will be fine. Many ways you can use that. Right, so it's dropping back on itself. Is it a problem? No, not particularly. I mean, that's 24 pips up to there, so I'm quite happy with that. So we'll just let that run down, trigger in, scream up, get the job done. Everyone's a winner. It's not difficult, guys. If you can roadmap these levels, you're in with a shot. And if you look at them, they're constantly respected all the time. But you need to know how to draw them in the first place. Let's play this out, see what happens. Okay guys, so I've been away, done my jobs, just let this rattle on for the last couple of hours or so. No tickets. What's going on? Let's have a little look, shall we? Yes, got my tickets off. There you go. There's that done. Pretty much my wages, well it is my wages, in one go. What was the premise? Well, the premise is what I always do. Get the narrative, the broad stroke direction, look for clean areas to get in, average back into it if I have to, and just pull it when it gets to a key figure. Now, I should have actually had an extra position in because it slammed down into it, but I was out and I didn't trigger it, but I did manage it, pulled my targets into where it would have been on a position 4 protection point, and it still paid me quite well, as you've just seen. So what's the moral here? Well, it's a difficult one to say, because the moral is the same all the time. Trading is a job. You follow your tasks, you do your job, and the money is the byproduct of what you're doing. Now, I was asked the other day, well, why are you putting 5 lots on? With what you're seeing, it's not 5 lots. It equates to roughly around half a lot. It's just the way this setup is. It's price per point, not price per lot. Big difference. The moves are quite sizable, pay me quite well, and I'm looking 10, 20, 30 pips. It's all you need. You know, if you're on a fiver and you do 10 pips, you get 50 quid. You do 20 pips, you get 100 quid. It's not difficult, okay? And then you just work out your salary. That's trading, guys. That's the art of trading. So as always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.